This conference will now be recorded.
Welcome to DRTSPR show. This is Dr. Tangella Shiva Prasad Reddy alias Dr. TSPR. Namaste, Adab, hello, and a warm welcome to my good friend from Aluva. He is Thampi Nagarjuna, and he is a life member of Geological Survey of India, advisor, Awaken India Movement, and chairman, Nice Action Council, and also environmentalist, and more so because after he returned from the way he returned from Middle East during COVID, he is a social activist come revolutionist. Namaskar, sir. Welcome to this special show.
Namaste, namaste. Om Namah Shivaya.
Om Namah Shivaya. Very important show. We have been doing so many shows on the climate, natural resources, human life, human existence, biodiversity, not forgetting our forests, our thick forests, our animal species, mammal species, animals which reside in the forests. So it is a special show. What is happening these days? Why are so many animals, wild animals, whether it is tiger, elephants, for that matter, snakes, even we found crocodiles also in some small river basins where habitated by people. Why they are coming on the roads into residential areas? क्या हो रहा है आजकल? हमारे जंगल के साथ क्या हो रहा है? प्रकृति के साथ क्या हो रहा है? क्यों हम हाथी और हमारे शेर या हमारे सांप जहां रहना चाहिए जंगल में या कहां वन में, क्यों ये सब हम जहां रहते वहां पर आ रहे हैं? क्या हम उनके स्थान लिए हैं क्या? इस वजह से वो यहाँ आ रहे? डिड वी टेक द प्लेस ऑफ these animals, their residential areas like forests? Is that the
My
reason why
dear,
they are venturing out into these things? So that is an important topic. These days, unfortunately, another farmer was killed in Kerala, in Wayanad region, and I'll show you some videos. But before, we will take the first word from our guest. Nagarjuna ji, what is happening? Why are animals killing human beings?
it is not like that, my dear. Previously, what the God grace, it was a coexistence. Inside the forest, people were dwelling, and there was no problem. The animals were in good terms. Of course, when we cross the territory, we might have some casualties. But now what happens? We came to the city, it was nice, animals were relaxed. But now we want even the forest to be city.
Okay.
So this elimination made them, so they have smart thinking of let them come to city to train them, to tame them, to live for the future their children's. So that is what is happening. The government means previously we were thinking a Raja or king or emperor are for the sake and welfare of the public. But in the latest social development, government means liars who straight away exploiting the public and the nature. So their greed made all these miserable problems, and still they are propagating lie, lie, lie. So to what extent it can be?
To what
There is, yeah, there is a limitation for everything. Because if 12 hours day, we can afford 12 hours night. But 24 hours night, how we can afford? Or 24 hours daylight, how we can afford? So these people are thinking, after them, there is no life. What all foolery they are every day advising. They are telling, do depopulation. For what? Are they creating everything?
Who are
Even
they?
the lizard or leopard or the cockroach, they are not taking care, but still they are surviving. But they are telling, we are the godfathers for wildlife. We make tiger reserve, we make elephant reserve, we make crocodile reserve. who they are, what
Who
the
the
hell
hell?
they are doing.
What the hell they
It
are
is
doing?
no,
Yes.
they lie into to the peak. They are polluting the world and telling climate change. Who made the climate change? The bloody industrialization.
Yes.
See, Reddy, ultimately, when we will be happy, at least we should have a 2-day meals. Am I right?
Yes. Yes.
So when the nature has blessed with so much, still the people are starving and dying. And they are telling we reached Mangalyar, still this communication we are doing through the mobile phone, these are all advancement. End of the day, how many hours you can be without food? 3 or 4 hours, am I right?
Yes.
Out of this 750 billion people, still 23 to 30% are starving for a day meal. So what advancement we are having? What civilization we are having? What bloody nonsense they are telling?
Right.
148 crore people can easily survive. What we need is not six-way highway from Kashmir to Kanyakumari. What we need is agriculture, farming. That too also not monoculture. See, in the world, China and India are the blessed country with the 364 days sun.
Right.
364.5 days sun is the capital, not the paper currency which they are printing. Foolishness. That is so our GDP depends upon our sun, our solar system, and our rain. So what happened after the greedy invasion of this Mughal and the last 400 years by the Portuguese idiocy up to till that 75 years, we are thinking or we are believing we got independence. That I will later tell where we are, not independence. Okay. But what
Right.
happened when they came here in the South Indian South, not I'm not calling South India or North India. They came here for searching a pepper, green pepper, black gold. Are you aware of the history? The Portuguese or even the British has invented before Vasco da Gama coming, America they invented. How? This man came to find out uh, pepper from Kerala. So ultimately, he went into India, into US, and he called them. Columbus called, oh, this is Red Indians. So what happened from Caribbean? He collected the red chili, Gundu chili, which Andhra Pradesh it is now you can see. So this he took to the Chamber of Commerce. So one of the two delegates who were there took one ripe chili and bite. So his face got swollen. So they slapped him and he was sent out. So that is the discovery of Columbus, the America, and the elimination of Red Indians started from there. Same way, they want to eliminate the traditional Adivasis from India also, which they were trying from the last 400 years, but till they couldn't succeed 100% because of our spiritual knowledge and our blessings. So when these Portuguese invaded India South, we were having 80% blessed natural forest and 15% places for dwelling and 5% river. So that was the real ecological environmental condition of this south western Ghats. So now what happened? After their the greedy eyes, they took all the people by giving whatever way they can mesmerize, even by giving gold, and gold was here, diamond was here. They given ladies and liquor. So actually they were doing a kind of indirect what I call tourism. I'm not using the other word because of the
Yeah.
public. I don't want to disrespect. Okay. Anyhow, they mesmerized our rulers and made some idiotic rules and taken away all our assets. As once our Mandela told, when the British came to South India, they given a Bible to our hand and told, close your eyes and take deep breaths. So after taking the breath, when we opened our eyes, the entire Africa was looted and we were only having the Bible. The same way they tried here, but not succeeded so far. But still they are trying. Baptism, conversion, everything. So what happened? Now, literally in Kerala, where there was 80% forest, literally there is only 29% forest. This is not my version. This is the geographical Kerala Forest Research, which public domain you can see, or the Agriculture University of Kerala public domain they have sent. Now the land around 29.101% only we have the forest. That too even is a trick. That means it is coming up to 11,000 square kilometer. So out of this 11,000 square feet kilometer, the natural rainy environmental forest is less. They are simply telling, they are taking the canopy GSI photography from the the air. So rubber estate, plantation, everything come under this green roof. That means
Okay.
they are bluffing us. So where these animals live, whether the teak plantation can feed the elephant, whether the rubber plantation can feed the elephant. So naturally, for their food, they should have to come and eat our farming. So how we can blame the animals? There is no natural forest.
Right.
So
I,
unless and until there is God-given natural forest,
right.
how we can have a coexistence?
Wonderful. So I'll just show you some videos.
Uh,
ये बड़ा खुलासा किया है आज ने तंपी नागार्जुना जी ने, जिस तरह हमारे जंगल खत्म हो जा रहे हैं। एक आज मिसाल के तौर पर हम केरला लिया है, इसके पहले 80% जो है वहां पर जंगल रहती थी, 15% जो है जन निवास था और 5% जो है हमारे नदियां बहती थी। तो आज का दिन क्या हुआ, वहां पर 29% ही जंगल बचा है, और वो भी झूठा फूटा जंगल। और ऊपर से जो फोटोज लेते हैं उसमें वहां के रबर हो या अदर प्लांटेशंस को वो बता के वो बोल रहे कि ये भी जंगल है। ऐसे स्थिति में हमारे जानवर कहाँ जाएंगे? वो तो हमारी खेती बाड़ी सबके ऊपर आके, क्योंकि उनका आहार और उनका रहना जो जंगल था उसका नष्ट हुआ है, तो वो सब कुछ कहाँ जाएंगे? तो ये सब जो ब्रिटिश फिलॉसफी है, जिस तरह उन्होंने गुमराह किया है अफ्रीका को, उसी तरह हमको ये उद्योगपति के रूप में, और हमारे सरकार जो है सरासर झूठ बोल रही है, वो राष्ट्र सरकार हो या केंद्र सरकार हो, कोई भी राजनीतिक दल हो, ये सब झूठे इसमें, क्योंकि ये लोग ये उद्योगपति के इसमें आ गए हैं और ये लोग उनको फंड करते हैं, और ये लोग हमारी सहज संपदा नेचुरल रिसोर्स जो है वो उसको लूट रहे हैं। ये इसका फल स्वरूप ये है, आज थोड़ा मैं फिर आगे जाएंगे चर्चा में, किस तरह खुशहाली जीवन हमारा था, साथ संगात जीने की जो आदत थी हमारी भारतवर्ष की और खासकर दक्षिण भारत की, आज इसका विनाश हुआ है। उसका कारण हम ही है, क्योंकि हम जो है हमारे आंख बंद कर चुके हैं और हमारी सरकार झूठ ही झूठ बोल रही है। इसका नुकसान किसको? हमें को झेलना पड़ेगा। इसीलिए जानवर जो है रोडों पे आ रहे हैं, हमारे घरों पे आ रहे हैं, हमारे खेती पे आ रहे हैं, क्योंकि उसको खाना चाहिए, उसको आहार चाहिए। थोड़े मैं बताता हूं आजकल क्या हुआ। I'll just show some videos, Tampi ji,
yeah.
to enliven the discussion. Um, just trying to show you what has happened. There were protests also by UDF and BJP. They took protests in Manathwadi area, Kerala tiger attack. It has killed a farmer, unfortunately. Now these people have woken up now. I'm just showing you the visuals, what has happened. This is as latest as 13th January in Manavadi area. Wayanad,
Mandawadi.
Manawad. The opposition Congress-led UDF and the BJP are observing a one-day hartal on Friday at Manatawadi in Wayanad district of Kerala where a farmer lost his life to a suspected tiger attack. The family of Thomas, a farmer who succumbed to injuries after the attack by the big cat while he was engaged in agriculture work in his farmland, has demanded compensation and a government job to one of his dependents. Meanwhile, State Forest Minister A.K. Sasindran told reporters that the Forest Department was looking into the demands of the family and a compensation as per norms will be provided to the kin. ये सब क्यों हो रहा है? क्योंकि हमने उनका स्थल ले लिया है. जब जंगल हम खत्म कर रहे हैं तो स्वाभाविक वो आहार के लिए, पानी के लिए, जन निवास के ऊपर ये जानवर जो है, शेर हो या हाथी हो या सांप, इस तरह की कुछ भी चीज हो, ये सब जन निवास जहां है वहां पर आ रहे हैं. तो ये एक है. लेकिन हमारे पिनराई विजयन मुख्यमंत्री जो है खम्मम सभा में आके यहाँ पर बात कर रहे हैं. वहां पर है क्या हुआ, केरला में क्या हो रहा, उसकी बात नहीं करते हैं. This is one this thing, and I'll show you the other one. 6 people killed in 8 years in Wayanad by tigers. इसके फलस्वरूप देखिए आप, 6 लोग मारे गए 8 साल में. ये आज की नहीं है. 6 people have been killed in tiger attacks in Wayanad district during the past 8 years. The latest episode was on Thursday last week when farmer Thomas alias Salu was attacked near his home in Puthuscherry, a locality that is not close to the forest and does not have a history of wild animal attacks. और ये जो अटैक हुआ, जिनके ऊपर हमला हुआ, जानलेवा हमला थॉमस हमारे किसान भाई के ऊपर, ये जो हुआ ये जंगल के करीब नहीं है, याद रखिए. और वहां पर कोई जंगली जानवर की इसके पहले भी अटैक की वहां पर कोई पुष्टि भी नहीं है. फिर क्या हुआ, क्यों हुआ ये, आप सोचिए, आप सोचिए. February 10th 2015 में भास्करन from Mukkuti Kunnu in Nulpura Grama Panchayat was killed in a tiger attack. The body parts were found scattered in the forest. The tiger had devoured him. अपने घर से उठा के वो जंगल में ले गया. ये 2015 की बात है. तो कुछ ऐसे मुद्दे भी हम आपके सामने लगा रहे हैं ताकि आपको समझ में आए ये आज और कल का नहीं. ये जो शेर का था, हम हाथी का भी बताने की कोशिश करते हैं. ये तो कब से ही आ रहा है. ये जुलाई 11 2022 की, पिछले साल की. देखिए किस तरह incidents of human wildlife conflict are on the rise in Kerala, and it is back in focus with the killing of a man by a wild elephant in Palakkad district. हाथी ने भी, एक जंगली हाथी ने भी एक को खत्म कर दिया है ये जुलाई में 2022 में 2022. The story, so in another instance of human wildlife conflict in Kerala, 6-year-old Shivaraman was trampled to death by a wild elephant in Dhoni, Palakkad, while on a morning walk on July 8th. Villagers blamed forest officials for failure to issue warning about the presence of the elephant. However, widespread protests were called off after officials agreed to tranquilize the animal and intensify patrolling. This is the latest in a series of such incidents over the years and has put the spotlight back on Kerala's escalating human-wildlife conflict. It is also occurring in the backdrop of heated debates and protests going on in the state regarding a June 3 directive of the Supreme Court to set up buffer zones or eco-sensitive zones of 1 kilometer around wildlife sanctuaries and national parks. अब देखिए, यहाँ पर देखिए, man trampled to death by elephants. A blockage by a group of people led by T. Siddiqui MLA on the Ooty Kozhikode interstate highway at Meppadi in Wayanad district after a man was trampled to death by a wild elephant. सभी आपके नजर आए. और ये लोग भी प्रोटेस्ट कर रहे थे कि सुप्रीम कोर्ट की एक डायरेक्शन थी, बफर जोन्स और इको सेंसिटिव जोन्स ऑफ 1 किलोमीटर अराउंड वाइल्ड लाइफ सैंक्चुअरीज एंड नेशनल पार्क्स, 1 किलोमीटर की बफर जोन्स की रखने की हमारी उच्चतम न्यायालय सुप्रीम कोर्ट ने कहा था, उसके लिए भी विरोध किया है, लेकिन जान जब जा रहे तो कुछ भी बात नहीं करने की। व्हाट इज द स्केल ऑफ ह्यूमन एनिमल कॉन्फ्लिक्ट इन द स्टेट, ये सब नजारा आप देख सकते हैं। और एक जो है किस तरह हमारे शेर हो या हमारे टाइगर किस तरह, ये देखिए, ये भी देखिए आप।
Hi there, my name is Sangeeta Iyer, and I'm the founding executive director of Voice for Asian Elephant Society. And I am so excited to share with you our latest project. It's called the Kerala Elephant Corridor Project. And what this is it is a passage, a safe passage that we're aiming to create for wild elephants. Many of you may know this, but India's population is burgeoning at 1.37 billion. And this is causing land fragmentation, and the wildlife is losing all of its habitat because of linear development, irrigation canals, and railways and roadways cutting through the forest areas. So, and people, of course, encroaching inside the habitats. And so what this has created is intense land fragmentation. So you have a forest patch here, you have people living in between, and then you have a forest patch on this side. So what this Kerala Elephant Corridor project will do is purchase a plot of land and rejuvenate the land to create a safe passage for elephants. So there's minimal human interference. And this is vitally important for the survival of an already endangered species, because just imagine herds of elephants living in one patch and unable to move. They won't be able to breed freely. So this will result in inbreeding. And what inbreeding will do is inevitably threaten the long-term survival of the species. And here's the thing. Out of the approximately 40,000 Asian elephants around the world, 27,312 elephants, according to the 2017 census, are housed in India. That is 55% of the global Asian elephant population is in India. Therefore, it is imperative to protect this endangered species in its last bastion, which is in India. This particular area is situated inside the Western Ghats, which is one of the top 10 biodiversity hotspots around the world. And so that is why it is imperative to make sure that the wild elephants that are already in that area are not only surviving, but thriving. And so this particular plot of land is 58 acres in size, and it is owned by 5 people, each owning 2, 4, 6, 16, and 30 acres of land. So we are starting with a 2-acre plot of land, which is good for us because we start small and then expand, and it also gives us the ability to raise funds, on a phase-by-phase basis. And so this is the area that comes very close to a small community that lives in the outskirts of the forest area. And so we will ensure that we purchase the 2 acres. Each acre is approximately $20,000. So if we purchase 2 acres, we need at least $40,000. Every single penny raised from this campaign will be devoted towards purchasing the 2-acre plot of land. Then we hand it over to the forest department, and then we move on to the next plot of land. And so there are many people on the social media that continue to ask us, what can we do to help? How can we help? This is a great opportunity for you to join our movement. Every penny matters. No amount is too small. So don't underestimate what you can do. There is strength in numbers. And so if each of you contributed whatever you can, over the next 60 days, we are hoping to raise $40,000. And we invite you to join this amazing movement of rejuvenating the land and allowing the wild elephants to thrive and live and move freely where they belong, so they can breed freely, they can eat freely. They're, after all, vagabonds, right? And so please come on and join our movement. And we really look forward to your support, and we are immensely grateful for your generosity.
And I'm shocked and surprised. Foreigners have to come and educate us, and they are purchasing
Uh,
and handing over the lands
excuse me.
to.
Excuse me.
Yeah, 1 second. I'll finish up this and I'll come to you, sir.
Okay,
This
okay.
you this you explain to the people because you have sent me this. Yeah, in
Okay.
Malayalam, kindly explain.
Okay. You
Can
want
you,
me to explain her talk or the other thing?
this one, her talk. I'll come to you.
Okay.
This one, which is there on your screen now, a hunter and a tiger conversation. What is this?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. The hunter is asking to the tiger, why the hell again you are coming and coming to the trap?
Hmm.
So the tiger is telling, you are putting a sheep or a goat for attracting me.
Hmm.
So once I catch the prey, after that you are trapping me as and sending back to the forest again. So we are getting a additional bonus of on city city meat sheep.
Okay.
So we
Okay.
are happy.
So you are giving me a chance for extra food because
Yeah,
my you are getting into my food habits. Okay. Right.
yeah.
That's wonderful.
So he's telling he's happy. Okay,
Is that
coming to the let me
one second,
come
sir?
to the ladies.
I'll finish it. 1 second, sir. This one is the last one, last this thing, and then I'm coming to you.
Hmm.
So I'm showing the tiger which has killed the farmer. This happens to come from Karnataka because even Karnataka, there also, see, Forest Department has reached a primary conclusion that the tiger which attacked the farmer in Puducherry, resulting in his death, reached the state from Karnataka. So the tiger was tranquilized. See, they try to the blame game continues. And out of this, our own guest, his own video, which is popular now there.
നമസ്തേ 40% സ്വാഭാവിക വനത്തിനെ വെട്ടിനശിപ്പിച്ച് വെള്ളക്കാരന് ലാഭം ഉണ്ടാക്കാൻ നട്ടുപിടിപ്പിച്ചേക്കുന്നതാണ് ഈ തേക്ക്. തേക്ക് മാഞ്ചിയം യൂക്കാലിപ്റ്റസ് ഒന്നുമല്ല ഇവിടുത്തെ മനുഷ്യനും മൃഗങ്ങൾക്കും വേണ്ടത്. ഇത് ആകെ പ്രയോജനപ്പെടുന്നത് സായിപ്പിന്റെ വേഷം കെട്ടി നടക്കുന്ന ഇവിടുത്തെ ബ്യൂറോക്രസിക്കും സർക്കാരിന് മാത്രമല്ലാണ്ട് ഇതുകൊണ്ട് ഇവിടുത്തെ ജനതയ്ക്കോ ഇവിടുത്തെ പ്രകൃതിയിൽപ്പെട്ട പക്ഷിമൃഗാദികൾക്കോ ഒരു പ്രയോജനവും ഇല്ല. ഈ രാജ്യത്ത് സ്വാഭാവിക വനമായ ചന്ദനം, മാവ്, പ്ലാവ് തുടങ്ങിയ ഭക്ഷണ സാധനങ്ങൾ വെച്ചുപിടിപ്പിക്കുക. ഇതിൽ നടക്കുന്ന ആനയ്ക്ക് ഈ തേക്കല തിന്നാൻ പറ്റില്ല. തേക്ക് വേണ്ടത് വിദേശികൾക്കാണ്. എന്തിനാടാ ഇന്ത്യക്കാരന് വിദേശ നാണ്യം? 365 ദിവസവും സൂര്യഭഗവാനുള്ള ഈ രാജ്യത്ത് കൃഷിയാണ് ചെയ്യേണ്ടത്. 6 വരി പാത കാശ്മീർ മുതൽ കണ്ണൂർ വരെ കന്യാകുമാരി വരെ വെക്കലല്ല വികസനം. വികസനം എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞാൽ ദാരിദ്ര്യം കൊണ്ട് പട്ടിണി അനുഭവിക്കുന്ന ഒരുത്തിന് ഇല്ലാണ്ടാവുക. അതിനാവട്ടെ ഈ ഭരണം. ഇപ്പോഴും ഈ ഭരണകൂടം വിദേശികളുടെ ആ വിദേശികളിൽ നിന്ന് ഇങ്ങോട്ട് എടുത്ത സ്റ്റേറ്റുകാരിൽ നമ്പർ എഴുതി വെച്ച് നടക്കുന്ന ഇവർക്കൊക്കെ വല്ല വിവരമുണ്ടോ ഈ രാജ്യത്തിനെ കൊണ്ട്? ഭാരതം തിരിച്ചു തരിക ഭാരതീയർക്ക്. ജയ് ഹിന്ദ്, ഭാരത് മാതാ കി ജയ്.
So this is our guest who is there. I wanted to play his video too. It is very popular video in Kerala now. At least they are trying to realize we don't need take, we don't need other to eat. We need to meal, square meals. Gandhiji clearly said, there is everything for everyone in need, but not in greed. In the name of trying to protect forest areas, eucalyptus, they are going for take, destroying the natural forest. That is why these jungles have become a breeding ground for capitalists or businessmen or foreigners, and they are buying these lands. You see patches, they are disconnecting forests. That is why these animals are out, and again the same foreigners come and try to teach us. That is our bad luck. But anyhow, we welcome all those animal lovers who want to feed those elephants. 55% of the elephants stay in here. I've last show we have done with Soumya Datta in Kenya. For lack of water, because of extreme heat, we have shown you the skeletons of elephants and all the animals. Do you want that way to happen in India? Can we survive? The migration will become more and more severe. People will fight for the sake of water and a survival. Yes, sir. Please go ahead.
First of all, let me express my protest to that bad lady. Don't allow her to come to India. We don't want her in penny or dollar. Let her go and F in her country. Okay, this is my first warning. Second, there is no scarcity here. We don't want even WWF funding. Worldwide wildlife reserving funding also we don't want. Let them
Yes.
go and hell. We have got enough sources. What I am telling is allow the Adivasis to manage the forest. Let them dismantle the forest department, which is a white elephant killing the world, killing our economy. Actually, there is no third-rate people, IFS and all, what they are doing. They don't know. They are sitting in the capital, in the AC room, collecting millions as bribe, and they are telling they are saving the forest. They are ruining the forest. You know what I will tell from their own domain. They are telling the total forest area is 11,000 square kilometer.
Okay.
Okay. Out of that, they are telling the reserve forest is 9,107.2006 square kilometer.
Okay.
And another 364 proposed forest. What is proposed forest means? Like this lady hell, she is coming and open. How they are counting? She is telling 27,412 animals are here. How she counted it? Are they in the school? These people are using DCM method. Do you know what is DCM? Dung counting method. That means after the animal putting the dung, they go and count. Oh, this is this much sound. So this belongs to this elephant. This way they are counting. We don't want to count the animals. Let them be relaxed. First of all, stop the mono plantations. Stop the teak plantation. We don't want teak to be exported. We don't want foreign money itself. Bullshit. We have got enough money. We have got resources. Within 90 days, our poverty can be eliminated. Let them close all the tea plantation. Let we keep the tea plantation only for our domestic consumption. Okay, that means around 5,000 square kilometer can be converted into natural forest. 5,000 square kilometer by eliminating the tea plantation, which for feeding the Tata or the foreigner. We don't want foreign exchange. I am telling from my heart.
Okay.
Relax the cannabis plantation. Cannabis, cannabis and opium plantation, let them liberalize. Because hemp industry can make the India the richest in the country. The topmost paper is manufacturing from the hemp. The best silk is making from the hemp. Best medication from hemp and opium. Our traditional Paramparya Vaidya Ayurveda text, there are so many things which can be made for making the people happy. So instead of banning the cannabis by the British, still it is continuing. Liberalize the cannabis, liberalize the opium. Okay, eliminate the forest industry and excess. They don't want majority of the innocent excess people, the Adivasi people are inside the jail due to their wrong policies. Okay, so let them manage the forest. The Adivasis are the right people who know how to manage the forest from traditionally in number of years. So they preserve the life. And you know, we people, the Vaidyas need the forestry products for making the best Ayurveda preparations, like cannabis. Cannabis can make you rejuvenation, no need of smoking. And 10 rupees liquor, they are in Kerala, they are selling for 1,000 rupees, exploiting the poor people. What idiocy there? Is it the management of money? When we have got 44 rivers here, still we are depending the Japan water supply. Why? Why Japan should feed the bloody Indians? We have got our own well, our own sea, our own river. What else we need? Still, we are the blind. This after 75 years of independence, we are still following the white skin by the black-skinned British here. You know, the present law not suitable for the public. It is all for looting our economy to the. We don't want foreign money. Who need the money? What we need is food. 25 million acres of land is kept as barren land. You see, near my house. All these land are suitable for farming. We can, in the forest, there is nothing to eat by the animal. There is no bamboo reeds. There is no saplings. There is no jackfruit. There is no coconut. They have planted millions of acres of eucalyptus, teak, where these animals will eat. You know, the attack by the animals, 42% attacks are by the elephants. Why? They have got nothing to eat there inside the forest. They are coming after 30 kilometers because all the forest is ruined by the government policies, central or state. All politicians are doing, eliminating our country. They are killing our country sake of looking to the foreigner fund. Who need the money of the bloody idiots? We don't want anybody's money. We have got enough resources. No need of our people going to Gulf for working. Stop the bullshit education which make us as the servants of them. We don't want Indian Adikala Service or IAS or IPS or IFS. Let them go to the rural area. Let them study what the people need. Bring back the Panchayat Raj. Why the hell we need low court, high court, supreme court? Let every Panchayat, every ward has a judge. There is the matter. 80% of the people are not traveling from in the breadth and health of a country. Only for 20% sake. That also 5% only using the flight and all. In Kerala, a small country like this, there are 5 airports, international airports. For whose sake it is? For doing smuggling. All the agriculture land converted as airports. All the quarries, let them stop it. The Western Ghats, they have spoiled by starting a big port in Vizhinjam for exporting what? We don't want to export. We want, see, you know Alphonse one mango, Alphonse.
Yes.
Are you aware?
Yes.
When India getting independence, for getting 1 rupee, they should have to pay $40, $44. Now the stupid idiot, our governments manipulated and made 77 rupee for $1. So who benefited?
Wonderfully
Huh?
said.
Who
Wonderfully said.
benefited? See, then another foolery, you know, the Alphonse A grade, they are exporting to America and they are paying only $10. Means 10 rupee, brilliant. But we are thinking, oh, 840 rupees we received. Then the second grade going to Canada and British. third grade going to Arabs. The waste we Indians are eating. So when we have a mind set to give A grade to our children, we will be the top leaders. Why we
Wonderful.
need foreign exchange? Why we need foreign exchange? So let our farmers farm the best thing for our children.
Yes.
Okay.
Wonderful.
There
Wonderfully
was
said.
no natural. There was no natural sugarcane in the forest now. So sugarcane, bamboo reeds, jackfruits, coconuts. These were the saplings. Mango. These were the food for the animals. So nothing is there. Stop the monoculture. So
Right.
no
And even
need
the
of
tigers
no need of
also,
any, my
tigers
dear,
also,
no need of any foreign fund or no need of any foreign advice. We have enough experience. Let them hear our words.
right. And even
Okay?
tigers also these days, tigers are also coming out of the forest. We don't know why.
Because there is nothing for them to eat. You know, these idiots has done, you know, the pigs, natural forest pig, varaham. It is called varaham in
Yeah, I know.
Sanskrit. So they are, see, the statistics like this, 42% of our agriculture land and casualties making by the animal, elephants. 30% making by the pigs, ruining the forest and all. I mean the farming. Why they are coming means there is nothing in the forest. So recently they killed 100 pigs by shooting and buried after putting petroleum. Actually, these are all best medicines as per our herbal knowledge, Ayurveda knowledge. Pig meat and pig fat is the best medicine for wound. They killed by paying money and they buried it under the forest for under the what nonsense they are doing. Still they are under the British bureaucracy. Let the politicians go to the hell. Allow the common man to live safely. Here we have enough economy.
Right.
Am I right?
Right. You're right.
Okay.
So when before I say bye, some message in Malayalam for our Malayalam viewers too.
വെൽ ആൻഡ് ഗുഡ്. എൻ്റെ പ്രിയ സുഹൃത്തുക്കളെ, മലയാളികളെ, നിങ്ങൾ വിദേശത്തൊന്നും തെണ്ടാൻ പോകേണ്ട കാര്യമില്ല. ഇവിടെ നമ്മുടെ കേരളത്തിൽ 44 നദികളുണ്ട്, 365 ദിവസം സൂര്യഭഗവാനുണ്ട്, 25 ലക്ഷം ഏക്കർ സ്ഥലം കൃഷി ചെയ്യാതെ ഇട്ടിട്ടാണ് നമ്മൾ തെണ്ടുകളായിട്ട് നടക്കുന്നത്. എന്തുകൊണ്ടാണ് വനത്തിൽ നിന്നും ഈ മൃഗങ്ങൾ പുറത്തേക്ക് ഇറങ്ങുന്നത്? ഇന്ന് വനമില്ല. ഫോറസ്റ്റുകാരന്റെയും സർക്കാരിന്റെയും വിദേശികളെ വായ്നോക്കിയുള്ള വായ്നോട്ടം കാരണം ഇവിടെ ലക്ഷക്കണക്കിന് ഏക്കർ ഫോറസ്റ്റ് നശിപ്പിച്ച്, സ്വാഭാവിക വനം നശിപ്പിച്ച് തേക്ക്, മാഞ്ചിയം, യൂക്കാലിപ്റ്റ് ഇതൊക്കെ കുഴിച്ചു വെച്ചിരിക്കുകയാണ്. മോണോകൾച്ചർ നിർത്തുക, സ്വാഭാവിക വനം തിരിച്ചു കൊണ്ടുവരിക. സൈലന്ത്രിയാണ് സൈലന്റ് വാലി ആക്കിയത്, സേലം ആണ് ശ്രീശൈലം. You know the whatever the British told, we followed. You know what is Silent Valley? Silent Valley in Palakkad, you know what it is? Just named by Indira Gandhi. It is Sairandri Vanam. Sairandri means Panjali forest. And what is Salem? You know Salem, there is a place called Salem.
Yes, in Tamil Nadu.
It is Sri Shailam. That means a place completely covered by the hills. Shailam. Okay, so they made the first, British made the first jail there. So the Shailam, they couldn't follow, they saw Solam. So we, the idiots, followed their stupid words. It is Sri Shailam. So we should reinstate the ഗുരുകുല സമ്പ്രദായം. നമ്മുടെ ഗുരുകുല വിദ്യാഭ്യാസം തിരിച്ചു കൊണ്ടുവരണം. ഇംഗ്ലീഷ് പഠിച്ച് ഇറക്കാൻ പഠിച്ച് സായിപ്പിനും അറബിക്ക് അടിമപ്പണി ചെയ്യാൻ പോകേണ്ട കാര്യമില്ല. 25 ലക്ഷം ഏക്കർ സ്ഥലം ഇവിടെ കൃഷിയുക്തമായത് കൃഷി ചെയ്യാതിട്ട് അമ്ലമാക്കിയിട്ട് നശിപ്പിക്കുന്നു. അതുകൊണ്ട് വനവാസികളെ ഏൽപ്പിക്കുക. ഇവിടുത്തെ ഫോറസ്റ്റ് ഡിപ്പാർട്ട്മെന്റിന്റെയും എക്സൈസ് ഡിപ്പാർട്ട്മെന്റിന്റെയും പിരിച്ചുവിടുക. ഇഷ്ടംപോലെ പാവപ്പെട്ട വനവാസികളെ അവന്മാര് ജയിൽ കള്ളക്കേസിൽ പെടുത്തിയിട്ടിട്ടുണ്ട്. കഞ്ചാവ് ലിബറലൈസ് ചെയ്ത് കൃഷി ചെയ്യുക. കഞ്ചാവിൽ കൂടെ നല്ല വസ്ത്രങ്ങളും നല്ല പേപ്പറും ഉണ്ടാക്കാൻ പറ്റും. കഞ്ചാവ് പുകച്ചു തള്ളാനുള്ളതല്ല. അതുപോലെ തന്നെ ഓപ്പിയം, നമുക്ക് ഈ മോർഫിൻ ഒന്നും ഉണ്ടാക്കേണ്ട, ഇഷ്ടം പോലെ ആയുർവേദ പ്രിപ്പറേഷൻസ് പാരമ്പര്യ വൈദ്യന്മാർക്ക് അറിയാം. നിങ്ങൾ ഈ തിരുവനന്തപുരത്ത് ഇരുന്നുകൊണ്ട് AC റൂമിൽ ഇരുന്നുകൊണ്ടല്ല വനം ഭരിക്കേണ്ടത്. ഇവന്മാരെയൊക്കെ കാട്ടിലേക്ക് പറഞ്ഞു വിടുക. കാട്ടിലെ വനവാസികളെ ഫോറസ്റ്റ് ഡിപ്പാർട്ട്മെന്റിന്റെ ഹെഡുകളാക്കുക. അവര് പറയുന്നതനുസരിച്ച് നമ്മുടെ കാലാവസ്ഥാ വ്യതിയാനങ്ങൾ, വിദേശികളുടെ ഫണ്ട് നമുക്ക് വേണ്ട. ഇവിടെയുള്ള കാര്യങ്ങൾ കൃത്യമായിട്ട് ചെയ്യാൻ നിങ്ങൾ പഠിക്കുക. ജയ് ഹിന്ദ്, ഭാരത് മാതാ കി ജയ്.
Wonderfully said. I'll just put it in 2 minutes of Hindi. हमारी सरकारी जो झूठ बोल रहे हैं राष्ट्रीय केंद्र सरकार, इसके वजह से ही ये सब कुछ हो रहा है। और फॉरेस्ट डिपार्टमेंट से लेके ये सब कुछ, और ये बाबू जो AC रूम में बैठ के हमको शासित करते हैं, इन्होंने हमारे जंगल को स्पष्टता रूप से खत्म कर दिया है। और जंगल में जो सहज संपदा होनी चाहिए वो संपदा को खत्म करके मोनोकल्चर टेक हो या यूकलिप्टस, ऐसे चीज जो फॉरेन एक्सचेंज जलाती है, जो फॉरेनर्स को जरूरत है, उसको हमारी सहज संपत्ति के जगह खत्म कर दिया। इसीलिए जानवर, उनका आहार खत्म होने से वो जन निवास स्थल पर आ रहे हैं आहार के लिए और उनके रहने सहने के लिए। जब ऐसे आहार के लिए जब जानवर आ रहे हैं और एक जो शेर है वो जानवर को खाता है, तो वहां पर जाकर जानवर नहीं रहने से ये शेर भी जो है हमारे जन निवास पर आके इस तरह की ये जानलेवा हमला कर रहा है और काफी जिंदगियां जा रही हैं। तो इसीलिए जिम्मेदार हम हैं, क्योंकि हम अभी भी वो ब्रिटिश लीगेसी के दौर पर ही चल रहे हैं। जिस तरह एक पालक्काड़ में साइलेंट वैली, व्हाट यू से दैट साइलेंट वैली, क्या बोला है?
सैरेंद्री पांचाली,
सैरेंद्री पांचाली को साइलेंट वैली बना दिया है ब्रिटिश ने, क्योंकि वहां सहज संपदा को खत्म
इंदिरा गांधी
एक सहज संपदा को खत्म करने की साजिश। उसी तरह सेलम, जब हम जाते हैं पालक्काड़ के पहले सेलम, तमिलनाडु में जब पालक्काड़ के पहले जो आता है सेलम, उसका मतलब है वो हर तरीके से वहां पर पहाड़ है, इसीलिए उसका नाम सेलम। तो ऐसे श्री सैलम वाला हर जगह पहाड़ के बीच में है ये एक जन निवास स्थल, जिसको श्री सैलम से सेलम कहा गया, क्योंकि हम हमारे सहज संपदा को स्पष्टता के रूप में नहीं पहचाने और हम उसको खत्म करने की एक बड़ी साजिश, और ये साजिश में हम फंस गए। इसीलिए जब जंगल खत्म हो जाता है, जानवर बाहर आती है, और जंगल खत्म होने से स्वाभाविक तौर पे हमारा जीना ही मुश्किल हो जाता है, क्योंकि जो सांप्रदायिक जंगल साथ में कृषि होनी चाहिए, वो कृषि और जंगल के साथ में सूर्य भगवान की सूर्य रश्मि से हमारी जिंदगी सही तरीके से आगे जाएगी। हमको विदेशी की पूंजी कोई जरूरत नहीं है और उनकी दया दाक्षिण्य जरूरत ही नहीं है, क्योंकि इतनी सहज संपदा, इतनी जंगल हमारे पास है। ఇదే ఈ రోజు చర్చ. మొత్తం అడవులను నాశనం చేసుకుంటూ అడవుల్లో ఉండేటువంటి సిరి సంపదను మొత్తం ధ్వంసం చేసి కేవలం టీక్ అని, యూకలిప్టస్ అని ఇవన్నీ పెట్టడం ద్వారా కేవలం భారతదేశం కాక బయటి దేశాలకు పంపుతూ అక్కడ నుంచి వచ్చే డబ్బులకు ఆశపడడం, తద్వారా మన సహజ సంపదను నష్టం చేసుకోవడం వల్ల ఈ రోజు ఈ పశువులన్నీ కూడా జన నివాసంలోకి రావడం, వాళ్ళని చంపడం. ఎందుకంటే ఆహారం లేదు అక్కడ, మొత్తం ఆ ఉన్నటువంటి సాంప్రదాయబద్ధమైనటువంటి వాతావరణం అక్కడ లేదు కాబట్టి జన నివాసంపై ఏనుగులు కానీ, ఇక్కడనే వారు మనం పులులు కానీ ఈ విధంగా వారి మీద పడడం, చంపడం, ఆహారం గురించి రావడం ఇది చూస్తా ఉన్నాం. మనకు కావాల్సింది 2 పూట భోజనం మనం వ్యవసాయం ద్వారా తెచ్చుకోవచ్చు. అటువంటి వ్యవసాయాన్ని మొత్తాన్ని నష్టపరిచే విధంగా ఈ రోజు కేంద్ర రాష్ట్ర ప్రభుత్వాలు, అన్ని రాజకీయ పార్టీలు ఈ రోజు కంకణం కట్టుకున్నాయి. కాబట్టి మనం ఇప్పటికైనా తెలుసుకొని దీనిని సిరి సంపద, మన సహజ సంపద అడవులను, అదే విధంగా మన వ్యవసాయాన్ని, ప్లస్ భగవంతుడు సూర్య భగవాను ద్వారా వచ్చేటువంటి సౌర్య శక్తి ఎంతో గొప్పదైనది. ఆ మొత్తం వీటి వల్ల మనం ఆహారంతో పాటు ఆహ్లాదకరమైన జీవితాన్ని గడపొచ్చు. ఎటువంటి ఫారిన్ కానీ అక్కడ నుంచి అవసరం లేదు. ఇంకా మనను విదేశీ పాలన, బ్రిటిష్ పాలన వదిలిపెట్టిపోయిన వాళ్ళ పద్ధతులే వాళ్ళకు కావలసిన విధంగా టేక్ గాని, యూకలిప్టస్ మొత్తం అడవులలో సహజమైనటువంటి బాంబూ గాని మిగతావన్నీ తీసేసి ఇవన్నీ నాటడం వల్ల వారికి సంపద చేసి మన సంపద నష్టపోవడం, మనం ఇక్కడ ఒక మంచి జీవితాన్ని గడిపేటువంటి ఒక అవకాశాన్ని కోల్పోవడం ద్వారానే ఈ రోజు ఈ విధంగా నష్టానికి గురవుతున్నాం. ఇప్పటికైనా ఆలోచన చేయండి. అని మన తంపి నాగార్జున గారి సందేశం. సో దిస్ ఇస్ వాట్ ఫ్రమ్ దిస్ షో టుడే. Big message.
Yeah, Jai Hind, Bharat Mata ki Jai. Be an Indian. Be an Indian. Don't allow the foreigner to buy us. Stupidity.
Right. So we are ending at that. Our natural resources, our forests, and our treasure, and we should live in our own way. Why should we ape others? We have so much.
We don't want foreign money. We don't want foreign advice. Okay.
Right, sir. We
Jai
say
Hind.
Bharat
Jai
Mata ki
Hind.
Jai.
Bharat Mata ki Jai.
Do support DRTSPR channel, Citizen DRTSPR channel, and Environment People DRTSPR channels, all in larger public interest. Do support, because we always believe in environment, safe environment. With all that biodiversity going, India is rich not only culturally, that cultural diversity, but biodiversity.
Economically, financially, we are very rich still.
Very rich in all factors. So
self-supported country. We don't want anybody's money. The 400 years, these idiots looted us. Trillions.
Right.
Okay.
So let us end at this. You are the Maharaja of your own life. You are the constitutional authority. Don't fear. To remove that fear, we are giving you this information by wonderful guests, so that fear is gone, and you will understand you are a constitutional authority, right from Prime Minister to Chief Minister. They are all your public servants, including
our servants. Let the Panchayat Raj come back. No need of Supreme Court. No need of High Court. We need judges all over every Panchayat. Only one judge is enough. No need of Supreme Court like that. Okay. Stop the legacy of British.
Right, sir. Take care. Let the constitution become supreme, so that you become supreme. You are the constitutional authority. Rest are all public servants. Not allow natural resources to be looted, because you are not the last one. Think about your kith and kin. What is that you are going to preserve and pass it on to your own children tomorrow? If you don't realize it.
Exporting our children to other places. We need them here. Let them enjoy the life. Okay. Thank you.
Take care. Do support DRTSPR channel. Sukhanidra and Shubharatri. Take care, and we will retelecast this sure next week on a different Citizens, maybe Citizens DRTSPR channel. Thank you. Take care, sir.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you.